Hi, my name's Mary, and I'm going to be talking about what this whole channel is about. I want to make it clear that this is specifically so that I may express myself, and in doing that, I hope that I can teach others and hopefully maybe speak the words that they wish they could say and don't know how to. And I just want all the Aspies out there to remember there's so much more than this disability, because in all reality, yeah, it's a disability, but it's also an ability. And the way that I look at it is, if we take our disability, our so-called disability, and do things in different ways, the ways that we know how, the ways that are weird and different to other, quote, normal or neurotypical people, we need to do those things. Do what makes your heart sing. And if it's right, it won't be hurting anyone. It'll be uplifting them. I just had this inspiration to explain, in depth of, where I'm going with all this. But I guess I'm just going to do an intro for now. There's so many things that I want to say, but I just want to give you a basis on this whole thing and say that this is real stuff. This is our lives we're talking about here. Okay? People with Asperger's, people that have autism, that are autistic, they see things differently, but they are so misunderstood that really we need to be heard now. It's time for people to open their ears and open their minds more and hear the real story, from our own mouths. It's funny how we do things. We have other people that are supposedly experts in these fields who have studied so much on these subjects, but these aren't subjects to us. These are our lives. You're studying somebody's way of being or way of dealing with life. That's not something to take lightly. That should take extensive research, questioning, analyzation, so you can come to a correct evaluation. But please don't assume especially with Aspies, don't assume you know what they're thinking or you know what's going on just because you've heard it somewhere, just because you read it somewhere. Just realize that maybe there's a whole bunch of stuff that we do want to say, but we don't know how to say it. And this is the truth. This is what's coming. You've asked for it, and it doesn't have to be a bad thing. But you've asked for it, which is a fact. And I mean the people that are not autistic, that don't have autism. Just please don't act like you know. Just remember, just know that you don't know. And that will really help. Just letting people explain themselves, no matter how long it might take, no matter how much information there is. You need to let people express themselves. No matter which way it comes out, the message is still the same. When you've been through so much and you don't live like everyone else, it's very hard to stand up tall and to be that person alone. But we have to do that, each one of us. And this is not just for Aspies, this is for everybody. Remember, again, what your strengths are. Remember what you love to do, what makes you feel alive. And remember that you can always self-express. You can always spill out whatever you need to in whatever form you can, whether it's photography or music or art, like painting or dancing, something. If you can't write, do something creative with your hands. If you can't use your hands, do something with your mind. If you can't use your mind, use your body. Use whatever you have. Use whatever you have left. If that's how you see it, use that to get yourself out of this trap that is actually an illusion. You only feel trapped because it's a lie. What I mean by a lie is there's lies surrounding us constantly every day. No wonder why the world is not in the best condition. It's not. Anybody with eyes can see that. But you can find the heaven, you can create that heaven here in this hell-like place. You can bring that to the table, so to speak. You can bring that with you. You don't have to let your circumstances or let things outside of you determine what's going to happen inside of you and what you're going to bring to the table. See, because it's your choice. Don't let anything fool you either into thinking that you're actually choosing something, when in all reality it's something outside of yourself trying to trick you and make you think that you're choosing something for yourself when really it's all an illusion still. You need to break every single illusion. That's what you need to do. You need to break all of it. And see, for the Aspies, this is just how I feel. What I've seen through my research, listening to different people that have Asperger's, real live people that have it, that experience it in their lives, what I've found is that they want to know the truth. And just wanting to know, they eventually do. They find out little truths more and more every day. And with that, all the illusions pretty much shatter. And we can see right through this illusion that a lot of others get fooled by. So what I'm saying is, I believe we see things that a lot of neurotypicals or normal people don't see. So what I'm saying is, please just take our word for it. Well, don't just take our word for it. Look, research whatever I say. Whatever I say is not gospel. Don't take what I am saying and, think that it's all true just because I said it. If it's true, it will show up in other places, and you will find it other places if you look. But what I'm saying is, we can see the truth, so we're trying to help. This is how I see it. We're trying to help. We don't know how to help because we don't know how to communicate. It's kind of like we speak different languages. But our goal and our intention, like I said, this is just from what I've seen. This is my opinion. I think that the reason that this is in place is because we're trying to learn ourselves so that we can teach others. And I think that we are teachers, but most teachers don't want to be listened to. So on with that. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye. Hi, my name's Mary, and I'm going to be talking about what this whole channel is about.